Today, me and James wants to spend some time talking about taking intentional time with one another. In other words, being very intentional about it. For years of mine and James's marriage, we didn't really take intentional time for each other, and we had to start doing that, and that's how we built our relationship back up. But you even did that, James. You were awesome about doing that even with our sons when they were young, of taking just one of them so that you would have time to talk and kind of listen to them and let it just be about them. And
well, they actually called it daddy date, which is kind of weird, but that's what they call it, daddy date. And I allowed them to choose what they wanted to do. Jimmy's Arcade, or if they wanted to go to a movie, they wanted to go to get pizza. But I let them determine what they wanted to do, and I'd spend maybe 2 hours with them. It wasn't like a lot of investment of time, but it was intentional.
Just to have fun with them. And hang out with them. And you have to do the same thing on a date night with your spouse. I want to encourage you to do that, or with your whoever you're dating. You know, do a date night. And can I encourage you, don't talk about serious issues. Don't go talk about finances on your date night. We used to make the mistake of doing that, so we did not want a date night because we did not want to talk about those issues.
We got in some of our biggest fights on the date night until we learned to set some ground rules. And ground rules was, one thing was, this is a new development, is phones flat down. You don't have them up, and because there's nothing worse than
on silent and not vibrate either.
Somebody going like, "Hey, I love you too. What's for dinner? Let's come on, y'all, let's go." Family night is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to build to build relationships, it takes time.
Yes, it does.
And it takes focus. So for you and I, when we were raising our boys, every Thursday night was family night.
It was family night.
And we said, okay, and if you looked at my calendar, as busy as I got, Thursday night was family time. And you just had a big old block of time. And I mean, we may do nothing but have dinner and sit around and play a board game or watch a movie together, whatever, but it was intentional.
Also with your friends. You know, having intentional time. I'll have time where I just go away for a day with my girlfriend and hang out or whatever. You do the same thing, whether you guys go golfing or whatever it may be. In any relationship that means something to you, you've got to have some intentional time with them to build that relationship.
Let me give you a scripture, all right? 1 Peter 4:8-10 says, "Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. Show hospitality to one another without grumbling. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace." In other words, you just got to be intentional about making that deposit of love and energy into these people that you love. Let's be intentional about making time for each other. You'll be glad you did. All right? We'll see you tomorrow.